Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Ulta. Starting off with the makeup, Polite Society is a new makeup brand available. The employee was telling me something about the creator of this used to work with Too Faced. The items look pretty nice. I like the simple yet nice design of them, especially the eyeshadow palettes. These are going for $28, and I love how the sets can recreate this look in the picture. These are so pretty, especially this one, and I wanted to make sure that I showed you that each lid can close one by one. So yeah, these two colors are really eye-catching. At the bottom, they have glossy lip balms in interesting flavors and a French rose milk that's supposed to give you a nice glazed look. You can use this with makeup or without, and even use it on your neckline. Let's take a look back at those glossy lip balms. So they have interesting flavors like tiramisu and cinnamon churro. These are supposed to have a clean formula and made with hazelnut and peony flowers for moisturizing, no mineral oils. I might check this brand out. So there's a deal today. I think if you buy any two products, you get a free lip balm. I do want to mention that the two that are available are specifically ice cream sundae and strawberry glaze. Lots of Morphe items on display today for some reason. That new item is called Drip Glass, and it makes her lips look extra juicy. On the next display, they have some Radiant Color Blush. It looks like it's mixed with two colors, like a different color shimmer, mostly gold, and a 16-hour setting spray is next to it. It's supposed to be sweat-proof and waterproof. ColourPop has done a collaboration with Pokémon, and this collection is called Evolution. At the top was eyeshadow palettes and shadow sticks. As you can see, the different evolutions of Eevee is the theme of this. That is glossy lip balms going for $12. Eevee's flavor is coconut cream, which I would have thought have been the boba one, which, I'll show you in a bit what I'm talking about. But Eevee is a very popular character, whether it's toys, plushies, whatever, Eevee is selling out fast. Espeon is taro milk tea, and Umbreon is brown sugar boba. Okay, right next to it, they have Glitterly Obsessed for $11. This is based off of Sylveon and is pretty much body glitter. The last items is liquid liner based off of Leafeon and Glaceon. So obviously it is green and blue liner. This is a completely different ColourPop set underneath it, but I think that Eevee one is going to sell very well. Up next is a new NYX collection. I actually seen the ad of this on Facebook. It's called Lingerie Lid in beautiful metallic and matte colors. I love the lingerie lip collection. I have a couple out of that, so I'm kind of interested in this and how this works. I know I'm showing you a lot of fall beauty items, but I thought I would show you something for summer since it's still technically summer. This brand has lots of fun tropical and summer flavors for pout peptide lip treatments. Byoma has a new collection that is aimed at blemishes and acne. So these 4 different products are aimed at the face. It looks like they have cleansing, toning, treatment, which is supposed to be a spot paste. They didn't have that one there, and moisturizing. Then they have something for the body. Now I know there are a lot of people that suffer from back acne and just different parts of their body on their chest too. That sounds like it would be something great. Now to the body scrubs. I went over 2 of the minis at Target. So now we have pumpkin roll with notes of pumpkin, vanilla, and spice. I like how they didn't overdo it with the whole pumpkin spice thing, and it really does smell like a pumpkin dessert. But espresso martini, guys, is hands down the best with notes of espresso, chocolate, and vanilla. This is lovely for all coffee lovers. Ulta is gonna sell a set with different body care, and I am picking that up. Hands down, I'm picking that one up. Next one is pecan brulee, and this is beautiful with notes of caramel, sugared pecans, and custard. I smell all of those notes. It smells like a dessert with pralines on top of it. If you love pralines, you will love pecan brulee. This one is another good one, apple crumble, guys. They did such a good job with this. I already reviewed this one in my Target video, so I'm going to get straight into the ranking. Number 5 is going to go to Fireside Maple just because it is the lightest scent, unfortunately. I do want to smell it in the rest of the body care. It's still a great scent. Number 4 is going to go to Pumpkin Roll. Pumpkin has been overdone for every fall, but it's still a great scent. Number 3 is going to have to go to Pecan Brulee. Oh my gosh, like I said, dessert with pralines on top of it. Now for number 2, this one was hard. I'm going to have to give it to Apple Crumble. This is a very nice scent. Honestly, number 2 and number 1 is kind of tied because I really like espresso martini. It's really going to depend on the mood. But for now, I'll put number 1 as espresso martini. Hempz has a new Cozy Time Trio scent which has honey crisp, apple, and cherry chai. It has a white pumpkin and toasted marshmallow lip balm and lotion. Or you can buy the lotion individually. I'm sure it smells great with notes of roasted pumpkin, pecan praline, and marshmallows. Sounds amazing. Lately, I've been showing you the new Method body wash that's based off of certain cities by different artists. So this one has water lily, coconut, and solar bloom. This is based off of the city LA. If you like aquatic florals, you will really like this. I'm picking up all 3 of those notes. While this does smell good, it's not my favorite out of the collection. This next Method body wash is based off of San Juan, so this has notes of pineapple, tangerine, and white peach. I did like this one. Really picking up on the peach and pineapple. I do like tropical scents, so keep that in mind. I feel like I went over this already. There's so many different Method body washes that I'm kind of getting mixed up. Raspberry, heavy cream, and layer cake is supposed to represent Chicago. This one was a good one. It's not overly sweet. If you love raspberry, you might be more drawn to this one. Honestly, San Francisco and San Juan was the best one in my opinion. If you like OPI, they do have some new press-on nails which are called Expression. Again, I thought I showed you guys this clip, but if I did already, I'm just gonna show you again. These are nice pretty colors for fall, especially this pretty brown color. Now to my favorite area, the fragrances. So I showed you guys in my sneak peek video that Kylie Jenner is coming out with these stone fragrances. Well, my store has the display out, but not the actual testers out. As you can see, the packaging is right here. It is featuring 3 different scents: Velvet Brew, Blush Wood, and Cashmere Muse. So no worries, I'm gonna make sure I revisit that and get you guys a review. I was looking around the store. I was seeing, a couple of displays out that I already reviewed. As far as Sol de Janeiro, I'm waiting to try the 2 newest Chirosas, which I think is number 10 and 7 that they came out for men. In the meantime, I found a new Notewerks collection. This is actually the same brand as Sniff, but this is a unisex collection that's supposed to focus on a modern masculine scent profile. So this one, Room for Dessert, smells so good. It makes me want to try the other ones. This has notes of strawberry, creme brulee accord, vanilla and brent seeds, organox, and cedar. This definitely is a dessert scent. I'm picking up the creme brulee, the strawberry, but it does still smell like it could be unisex. I don't know. I don't think my husband would personally wear this, but I really enjoyed smelling this. It's something I think that I would wear. Eilish Intense is officially in stores. This is available only at Ulta or Billie Eilish's website. Let's talk about the nose because we definitely have to compare it to the original. I see richer vanilla versus a bourbon vanilla. I'm seeing warm berries, deeper woods, and warm musk compared to the original. I don't know, is there a difference between this one? I don't feel like it's a major one. I own Eilish number 1 and I love that fragrance. It is a very warm fragrance already, a deep vanilla bourbon I would agree with. This new one, Eilish Intense, is not a deeper, warmer, stronger fragrance than the original. To me, it's actually brighter and it mainly focuses on that brightness, almost like a golden smell, and a light wood. It still overall is a vanilla scent, but I am confused about the intense part. The longevity isn't as good as Eilish number 1. I think I just prefer the original Eilish perfume. Before I get into the next perfume, I found this new collagen plump serum that's aimed at GLP-1 users. That is a new one for me. Let's get into what I showed you in the short. Oakcha is now available at Ulta. I talked to you guys about this in a coming soon, fragrance and body care video. Listen, we have been waiting for this moment. Do you know how many Oakcha fragrances that I wanted to try? The few that I have was from the candy collection, so I own Cotton Clouds. It was in a discovery set, and I really love this fragrance. If you love sweet, sugary, fruity candy scents, you will love Cotton Clouds. Up next is Swevens. So this is supposed to be inspired by Baccarat Rouge, and I feel like this one is not an exact, but it does smell very similar. It's just more airy. I can't believe they have the Paul Reacts collaboration here. This is That Girl Viral Vanilla, which went viral. A lot of people were talking about this, and this is my first try. I will say that this has the same DNA as the original Eilish perfume. But the caramel and honey makes it a little different. The dry down is very similar to Eilish too. Overall, I think it's a pretty good scent. So kudos to Paul Reacts. Ineffable is a very perfumey scent, but it is good. I was shocked to learn that this is inspired by Creed Aventus. I love the burst of pineapple in there. The citrus is very noticeable. It has a little touch of woodiness in there, some muskiness, but it is good. I like it better than Creed Aventus. Up next is Madame Rose, and I knew immediately what this was inspired by. Parfums de Marly de Lena, and it smells very similar to it. It has that fresh Turkish rose scent in there, peony, the rhubarb. They hit the nail on the head with this one. This is great if you like fresh rose scents. They have another Paul Reacts collaboration, Strawberry Sensation. I tried this on the strip and on my skin, as I did all of these, and this one just skipped the strip and put it on your skin. This one starts off as a sweet strawberry, but once it dries down, it smells more like this picture in the back, like a glazed dessert. So it started off similar to Bath & Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake, then it went to that strawberry glazed dessert, and then something kept peeking through that me and my family did not like. And I think that it's the sandalwood in the base that came off kind of earthy, and it kind of was throwing off everything. If that little note wasn't in there, then I feel like this would be a great strawberry, but this one definitely was not for me. Comment below if you smelled this one and know what I'm talking about as far as the earthiness. So I wanted to rank these just based off of the ones that they had. Cotton Clouds, I'm gonna go ahead and say was number 1. Ineffable, I'm gonna say number 2. Number 3 goes to Paul Reacts Spiral Vanilla. I'm gonna go ahead and say number 4 would be Madame Rose. Ranking these honestly was kind of hard. Number 5 is gonna go to Suave, even though I know that Baccarat Rouge has been done plenty of times, but that is only because the dry down of Strawberry Sensation I'm not a fan of, so that gets number 6. That is it for my walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.